first got to Emerald this season, playing fucking Briar and Jin Zhao. And now I was wondering if I could add another champion to the champ pool, and I tried out KHA'ZIX. It's not going very well. I'm playing it on a Smurf, and I'm kind of struggling in Gold 2 or something. So I was looking for some feedback on what I'm doing wrong, or because the playstyle is a lot different than charging in and hoping to survive. And I don't know.
Yeah, that makes sense. From like a Briar to Xin Zhao, the next step would be like a Bel'Veth. Like run around and fight them. Kha'Zix, like he operates on a full clear and like farming a ton. So is that where you've been running into trouble? Because that's where I was at whenever I started playing Kha'Zix too. I would just run at them and then fall behind and insta lose. Where do you think you're at?
I feel like I farm okay-ish. I think I tried to make too much stuff happen, especially in this lowish elo. I'm trying to help people too much, I feel. I don't know. And the team fights are just really, really weird. Maybe I just counterpick myself. I just picked him like all the time in the last few days or something to see how he plays into some comps. And in some of those games, I feel like I can do nothing, like nothing at all. And I just resort to split pushing or something, and that feels really not what
Split
this
pushing,
champion is
fucking
supposed to be.
GG. GG.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean, makes sense. Try to do something. He can't do that. And then team fights are weird. Have you watched any like the late game team fights? Because I'm with you there. They're super weird. Where it's like you're gonna ult in with Ghost and then go in and out and in and out. And you need an isolated target too. So you're either like super diving or like uh waiting to like counter the enemy whenever they split up.
Yeah, something like that. I feel it's really easy to play him if you're ahead and your laners aren't like psychopaths. If they just play
True.
really conservatively, I can usually do fine. But if they, I don't know, just charge in and start random fights, and I'm still farming somewhere, and I have to run over half the map, and then everything's already over when I'm there. When I'm playing Jin Zhao, I just run to every fight, and I can usually just
Yeah, and then
I'm
it
the one
works
who
out.
starts it, and yeah, I can decide when it's time to go in. And with Briar, just sit in a bush and ult in and
Oh, if only
kill a
you picked
carry.
Warwick or something. Just fucking run there at Mach 5. Uh, okay, how about we look at a game? Do you have a replay video, or am I just loading it in client?
I have no, I only have the client one. So, do you want the files or do you want me to stream it?
You can send me the files. And then I'll load
All right, I've two games here from today. Not my best work. Um,
it. Me, every fucking. I've been fucking trying to get better at Master Yi. I'm on the same shit you're on. I could figure this out if I would just fucking full clear and do nothing. Oh boy. Like, okie
Yeah,
doke,
it's
let's
just
see.
such a different play style. Like on Briar, if I'm level 3, I can fight most people, and I can just do stupid shit like sit in the river and wait for people to come. And if I try this on KHA'ZIX, I just get smacked. I don't know.
Totally owned, and then you're like perpetually out of the game too.
Yeah, and then I have to farm for 10 minutes where the rest of the game just happens, and then I'm kind of okay again, and then everyone's already unkillable on their team if the game's going badly.
Whoa. Is this replay patch old? GG.
I don't know, it should be from today.
Let me try to reload
Maybe
it real quick.
otherwise I can just stream them if they don't work.
Oh, okay. I loaded it before my client even patched.
Nice. I mean, also if you just see general stuff that I'm doing badly, just feel free to point it out. I was also really tired today, so you
Do you
you, you
have?
get the uber shitty
Yeah.
games, I
Oh,
suppose.
you don't. John Full Clear. What the fuck?
I decided to honor your name. Yeah,
At least
it's a good name for a first Smurf.
for real. Especially like dedicate to the style. I won't skip. I will farm. Okay, and then you need Mecha Kha'Zix for sure. The skin is whack.
Yeah, I'm trying to get the mythic one when it comes out, so it looks pretty dope.
Mythic, not a Mecha one. OG, piece of shit, but fucking beast in game. Alrighty, you're against Bel'Veth. You didn't get invaded. God bless. You didn't even ward the Raptors. But it's EU West, and if there's one thing I know about EU West, they just don't fucking invade. They just let you
I
get
think
away
I,
with it.
I think I put a ward in at her raptors in the beginning, if I don't remember incorrectly.
Okay.
And I just saw her there, so I was like, yeah, she's probably not gonna come.
Now 2 points Q is always bad. You want the E for the Raptor AoE. So not
Okay.
having the jump here fucking stinks. And then what do you think about this fight? Here's Zed's HP.
I think I win this every time.
Okay, what's required from Belveth for you to capitalize on this since we don't have E?
To not have any dashes left, but I don't think she has any dashes. She has a dash backward.
Yeah, she has 2 backward dashes. This is the lameness of Belveth. And she has a flash. So now I'm
True.
like, well, you're going to be running at her, but she's going to go like at least here and then there. And then we're going to have to go all the way up here since we don't have E. Let's see it. Maybe she just dies. You don't want to show first. Cute. Auto. God bless. KHA'ZIX shits on Belveth in terms of like damage value too. Even before the damage reduction nerf and shit. It's just, she doesn't have a good chance. Okay, he's good. And then whenever you finish your clear, you want to be thinking if you're going to go to this scuttle or this one. And then the path you're going to take to it, whether you bring it around or not. So with
I
bot
was
lane,
trying to hover for this because they already chunked each other a lot, and I thought maybe they YOLO engage here.
uh, so what's required from the enemy bot lane? You're looking for him to get at least past this line, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
what would prompt them to do that?
It's gold and Zyra has no HP.
True,
That was literally what I was thinking.
true. Okay. So, and then I'd be watching, is Zyra gonna bait them? Eh. Zyra, Sona players, brand support players, you know, they're a bit weird. So then even then maybe the Zyra would end. But okay, so then we're trying to kill the Morgana basically, because she'd be the one going ham. But she's full HP.
True.
And then you're weighing this because you've already done your one play. That's why this is like such a weird one. Even though this could be free, it's like you're weighing this against the Scuttle reset to Gromp and then back to bot level 5 with a Dirk. You're weighing it
Mm,
against that. And it's like if you waste any time, you might throw away that fucking sequence and then it gets super lame for KHA'ZIX.
yeah.
We're in the river, Cinna goes ham. Let's gank. Okay, Google, kill this guy. And you want to walk right into him.
Also wait for her to flash first and then use the E, basically.
Yep. Moving. 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 And you're good. Keep moving in. You might even get an auto Q or a Q before she uses her flash. And then we can follow. Now, your time's wasted. Get that fucking scuttle. Hurry up. This guy could have you respawning Gromp if you wanted it.
I think I'm just overstaying like hell, don't I?
Well, you can you see how it's like you're playing 3 plays when you really have like 1 on the first turn?
Yeah, I feel like I'm in the Jin Zhao mindset too much.
Fucking me on KHA'ZIX and Master Yi, I swear. And I love it. Sometimes I get dirty kill. Feels so good. Sometimes game fucking impossible because I don't get level 5 like a normal guy. Like the world's like slowest farmer. Oh god, Bob, we won our items.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my god. Well, we got level 5 off 1 camp. See, this is the shit with skipping the camps on KHA'ZIX where I'm conflicted. We would have had to do Gromp, Wolves, and fucking Raptor. It's always the weight or the value of the play that you're doing it for. But damn. Okay, Ghost, Brutalizer, moving. I really think the Ghost Blade and Opportunity is a whole lot easier for KHA'ZIX versus the
Okay.
fucking Profane Hydra. Profane Hydra, if you're strictly doing the full clear for the first 4 turns, is pretty good. I don't know. KHA'ZIX is weird. Thoughts?
Is there anything I could have done here? I don't know.
Be here
Maybe just
faster. Be here faster, step one. And then
yeah.
don't smite the grub until you have to. So you're doing the grub, and then you didn't pull him out. Your exit is to your blue side.
Yeah, okay.
Lux has a Zonia's low. And now Zed's not even that strong either. He has a fucking Kishri shard. And it's in boots.
I didn't even look at his items. Yeah. I could
Yeah,
have just jumped on him probably if he doesn't have ult, but I didn't know if he had ult or
he
not.
has no ult. He had fought mid lane.
Okay.
I see. I see, so you don't see that. Because then you know these aren't the shebang. And then they take you fucking way longer to do.
Also seemed to fucking kill KHA'ZIX, like, almost.
Hey, Bell,
I
that
mean,
sucks.
from here it's basically doomed, I suppose.
Even with the penalty. Ay, Dios. Yeah, you're doing too much.
Okay.
Hmm. Because any time that they can attack you like this, it's because you're attacking something that you can't. Whereas KHA'ZIX can receive a whole lot more. So then that is kind of the result of overdoing so many plays back to back to back to back to back to back.
Okay.
And we finally received the punish, which is good enough. Are you going Axiom?
No, I was just trying to buy anything with enough bang from a buck, and I don't like the Tiamat. I feel like it doesn't really do anything.
Okay. Axiom first would be viable in fucking KHA'ZIX. I've never seen it though. It's definitely good on Kane. Okay. So from this game state, do you like how you played the early game, or was it like how you intended things to go?
I'm trying things because I could just AFK farm for like 2 rotations and then do stuff, but I feel like I
Hey,
need to do things early in this elo for the game to not be doomed. So I think I'm a bit conflicted about that.
so are you trying to do it for
Uh,
the game state or to explore KHA'ZIX?
kind of both. So
Right.
I'm
That's where I'm like,
trying to
let's do
find out
one.
what he wants to do basically.
So then let's do that in a normal game. You have more opportunities in a normal game. It can go wrong. Whereas in a ranked
Okay.
game, the second it's wrong, then you're in like a little purgatory. You're in like an 8-minute farming lull, and that's not interesting. Whereas with
Okay.
Kazik, like in a normal game, it's like you get to spam those out. That's how I do it. You spam those fuckers out and then see like, can I gank here? Hell no. Write that down. Okay. Never have to do that again. So that's one part. And then, right, so what constitutes a good early game for Kha'Zix? Since you have an idea on his power now.
I feel you want to get a full clear off and then maybe a kill, and then you're juiced for second rotation.
That's what I'm saying. Full clear and then receive our fucking freebie. As you've played against Kha'Zix too, like, what do you hate about him?
I never really had a problem with him with Briar. Or I mean, with
Really?
Briar, he breaks the lock on, but he can't really kill you if you're the bruiser build.
Oh,
And with Shin Zhao, I mean, you don't really interact with him that much. Just
true.
invade him early.
So we want a full clear, which has to be stopped by the enemy. Bel'Veth didn't stop us on the full clear, so that was good. And then if we snapped back to the full clear, she would have had to deal with us again, which she would have missed her opportunity. So it's like you're playing in the river all this time before level 6, and then that's why it's so much harder. Bel'Veth is much
Mhm.
stronger than you level 5 to level 5, especially when it's like one-off fights over and over and over again.
Right.
Full clear, get a kill, get juiced, and then once we're juiced, what do we do?
Contest objectives. I think he's really good at doing dragons. just sitting in the river waiting for someone to walk into your vision and then do an objective. And then if you can't do that, you just full clear again.
And again, and again, and again, and again. Do I have any laners? Let's find. So do you want to keep watching this game?
I don't think it has gone completely to hell yet. It will maybe give it another like 5 minutes more game time and see what happens. I don't even remember.
Yeah.
Or do you think it's completely doomed already, basically?
Well, I think it's off, like... it's off. A little bit of fucking die on Void Grubs, reset die on Void Grubs is pretty lame.
Right. We can go to the other one. The other one's actually a win, but I felt like I was doing even worse than this one, which is impressive.
That's it. Mr. KHA'ZIX. Now, one thing about John Fullclear. Step 1, he's very good at snapping back to his respawning camp. Step 2, he identifies the power spikes he's on or trying to get to. So that last game, the mistake of like staying on level like 4 to 5 and then not trying to reach for level 6. Because all the meanwhile at this point, it's like you can react to what the enemy's doing, and because you're preemptively doing things, you're throwing away your time to farm and then react to plays. It's like you're in
Okay.
attack mode rather than like a neutral or defensive mode. And then John Fullclear gets juiced, and then he gets all the objectives, as well as going into the enemy's jungle, as well as killing the lane. So, as John intended, let's do this shit. Diana starts our fucking red side. Loser. Oh wait, we start her blue side. I see. Now that's a weird one. But if you say so.
I was just trying to throw her off, but she didn't get thrown off too much.
Yeah, the problem with it is always going to be that we don't have a scuttle fight, and then we're not getting our own camps respawning in the same order.
Yeah.
John doesn't like that too much. Meanwhile, Diana would be pathing towards an Urgot. Deal. An Urgot Malphite. Kill my Malphite 50 times. I don't care. Okay. You gonna dive Leona?
I was just looking if it's possible. Yeah.
What do you think?
It's dicey, but it's the Smurf, so it's one of those learning moments, I suppose.
Alright, let her rip. Hurry up.
Oh no, I decided against it apparently.
Okay. Go to ground. Reset. Hurry up. And then what's your respawning camp? The first one?
Should be Raptors, which is kind of sad.
Yeah, Raptors, but
No,
then...
no, Raptors is the last one. No, it should be Krugs and no, it's Raptors. Yeah, it's Raptors.
Yeah, it's Raptors at like way later. Whereas her
Yeah.
Gromp is coming up in like 20, 30 seconds. So that's where it gets fucking awkward. And then it's back. And then right as we're here, her Gromp respawns. And it's like, all right. And then you would have to fight level 4 as KHA'ZIX. That's why this sort of setup, the vertical, fucking stinks. Even against the world's worst jungler, Diana. But we get the XP. Now you E out and then ghost back in.
I was thinking because the laners rotated, I could get the rest of the grubbies.
There's Diana. Yeah, you freak it out way too soon.
Okay.
Diana, what you got? Blasting one. Okay. And then we got Dirk. You definitely win the 1v1. Damn, and the E's almost back up. Okay, and John is back to his normal path. And then you hit level 6 off all the camps plus some change. See how the river's so lame? Level, like, pre-6.
No.
If you're not there for that scuttle fight or, like, preemptively there, it's such a fucking time waster. And then the river's also your access to the lanes. So that's why I like that the ganks are going to be harder too. At least before all the camps are down. Bob. Okay. Get that fucking camp. Ooh. Please get level 6. I'm begging you. They were right there. We just needed one camp. Uh.
I was just thinking because Leona is fucking around in mid lane, I might be able to sneak this. And I didn't have much time.
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Because the gold player makes the mistake. See, now, when you're smurfing with intention to learn the right way, you're gonna have to give up the freebies or like the free I can win the game off this shebang because they suck
Okay.
in efforts of like doing it normal as John intended. Because when you do it normal, you're then going to arrive at a sequence that is real. And then it's not as easy as like, nice, I got the dragon because Leona sucks. But then Leona won't suck in your real game. And then here you are like doing the dragon again in Emerald whatever. And then, fuck. And then you get 3-man GG. Whereas John that did it normal, not only has the experience, you know what I mean.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Kick his ass, Leona. Kick his fucking ass.
Well, Diana does it.
Nice. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. John would never.
So it's really just AFK farm and then only play off those like 30 seconds or a minute you get on the second turn.
Let me show you. Let me show you Mr. China number one. Doo-doo-doo. Where's he at? Wait, I played a KHA'ZIX game recently. Hold up. Where's he at? Shabink. Okay, we can come back to this one. Please don't tell me I was a fucking asshole in this one. Please, please. It's Lilia. Lilia's different. You can invade her, but like, fuck. Hopefully I did it normal. It is like this fucking... It is so much different than Briar and fucking Zinzao, where they are so much broader, and then this is happening. I'll just go to it. These champs have like a path that needs to be adhered to. Fuck, this is an old replay. Ay, Dios. Okay, surely this guy is doing it for us. Step 1, he has Mecha KHA'ZIX, big. He's not running fucking dumbass Absolute Gathering secondary this time. Red, Golem, Raptor, Wolf, Gromp, Blue, Scuttle. And then he has time to cross through mid. God bless. Mid lane has been ganked. Alrighty. See, he doesn't even give a fuck. Okay, time to scuttle.
Okay.
Alright. Scuttle's done. Time to gank top. I have 10 seconds. Alright. Gank's done. Push, 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 push. And don't reset. Who cares? Because he's not fighting in the river now, is he?
True. And these camps are slow anyway, I suppose. He didn't reset at all?
No.
Okay.
He fucking ganked mid and top. Now those won't. They'll be there right when you're there, or they're fucking nothing, and then you're out. You can't always double scuttle. Briar made that mistake, but that's that. Level 6, ulti evolved, no reset. Briar is topside because she had full cleared down. She's probably only done with wolves by now. Ulti, EQ, ulti. Check void grubs. Briar's not here. She's on raptors. God bless. See, now that one's a bit egregious, though.
Not as John intended.
Well, he got it all, you know? Fucking everything. A bit much. My ally, my allies, my team. Nah, I'm getting one at best. Full clear cross through mid, and he gets it. God, when is our mid laners ever? Yeah, just always do the double scuttle and fucking kill mid lane. It's simple.
Simple game plan.
And then he resets to his top side. Kane is here and he wins. What the fuck? God damn.
Well, the Chinese mobile phone manufacturer got him.
Then he's gonna snap back to his fucking next camp. That's the thing. So many fucking Western player, like I swear, they will not go to their own Raptor right here for some reason. I'm trying to preemptively counter fucking SpongeBob from ganking bots. Just let SpongeBob gank bot, it's fine. And he's trying to get level 6. Any camps necessary. That'll show him. That'll show him not to go to his fucking red.
So what would you say are the main power spikes of KHA'ZIX when you can actually look for preemptive stuff and not just react to what
Well,
people are doing?
well, it's gonna be like any champion's advantage in the jungle. You have a level lead, and then you have an item advantage, and then you have some sort of positional advantage. These are the three things you're looking for.
Yeah.
And you can win without one of them, usually. If you have fucking level an item over the enemy, you could fucking run into their jungle, for example. Or even if you're down in levels, if you have an item advantage, then you could preemptively be somewhere and then still kill them as KHA'ZIX. Now to get there is like the tricky part. But you're not playing responsibly to get to like these first two parts. Responsibly like playing for
Right.
your own XP and own gold at the start.
Okay.
The same fundamental pattern that will repeat comes from doing those two the right way at the start. So, how do you do that as KHA'ZIX?
I mean, we we honor our name and don't try to reach for plays at all, basically. Only take the freebies until we're like at least level 6 and have an item.
That'll help. Like when one's starting to follow religion, they can do it dogmatically at the start. They can follow it with no like bending. They just strictly follow like the rule or the law. Wait, the commandment, whatever the hell it's called. They can strictly do
Whatever.
it like that until they have some experience. So within a John Full Clear, that's what I mean. You don't know how many nocturnes I've coached this season, where it's like, all right, so the first two turns you're just clearing, don't do anything else, and then they come back to me, hey man, fucking, I'm beast mode. I get level 6 and I kill them, and I'm like, hell yeah. So it's like that's one way to do it. And then one thing you have to understand, once John's done with his full clear, you need to understand how much time you have to play with. KHA'ZIX has like 20 seconds because his initial full clear is so slow. That's why you'll see like the scuttle and fucking cross. Because like a bot lane play always takes a goddamn eternity. And then if you cross mid, you could also gank top or try to fight the enemy jungler on scuttle, which is usually good. Something like that. And then if you do something like that, then you also open up the double full clear since you're not contesting grubs whenever you start topside, either side.
Okay.
And then as the game progresses, you're playing a ramping jungler. So every time you get a kill or assist, you get juiced. Everything gets faster. The exact same rotation gets faster and faster. Therefore, the jungle camps are dead faster. So you have more time to do the play. That opens up a lot more options. If you have 40 seconds, you can then invade their jungle, sit there for fucking 20, kill them, and then do dragon and still reset in time to be on tempo. And then if the enemy
Okay.
jungler is
Yeah,
behind
makes sense.
you, like imagine this is Xin Zhao, right? Then Xin Zhao is he's gonna be finishing his wolves by the time you've done dragon, reset, and then killed your fucking topside into your wolves, You'll be like just super, they won't be able to compete. If they skip anything too, it's like you're extra juiced. And then you can start You know, he skipped his blue side, ganked bot. As you would finish Raptors, you could respawn, kill him, take his red side, something like that. And then we're really fucking talking on Mr. KHA'ZIX.
Yeah, sounds like a plan. Sounds a bit boring, but
It is. It is until you get fucking juiced on this champ. The levels 1 to 9, you gotta be okay with being bored. That's my biggest struggle
okay.
with this fucking champ too. Same with Master Yi. Same with fucking Velvet to some degree. But yeah, let me skip that out here.
Also, it feels like in this on this Smurf account, when I play KHA'ZIX, like many games go to like 40 minutes or something. And if I cheated a bit and played Jin Zhao for a few games and won like 85% of them or something, and they're all over in 20 minutes. I guess I have a bit of an identity crisis, I don't know.
Yeah, you want to fight a lot. It is boring. Do you identify that you're trying to spike in the mid game too? On KHA'ZIX?
Yeah, I think he's best at 2 items, and then later on, if there's actual like 5v5 team fights, it gets a lot harder.
Right. So then once you do the stupid play in game, now you could just ask, why am I doing that if I want to spike in mid game? It's so
True.
annoying. It gets so annoying, I swear. Q, E, auto, nice flash. Auto, Q. That Chinese guy would never have these camps up. Not in a grillion years. Oh, a Malphite, let it rip.
There's gonna be a real interesting moment with Malphite here soon. Alright, so
Alrighty, you can choose to reset or you can choose to gank top. This is what we're looking at.
yeah, Malphite had ult, and I thought he was baiting or something.
It's 20
So
seconds on that bad boy.
yeah, it's soon enough.
And Urgot, now careful. That guy's fucking ninja tappy. This is very bad for us. And that's a whole fucking Urgot. Ganking top lane, you're level 7. He's level 9. With a whole fucking ninja tabby. And he's Urgot. And don't forget, he's Urgot. Fat man. Bulky. Barbarian. 93 fucking armor. Effectively 2,200 HP. How in the... Let her rip. How in the fuck, Bob? Top lane is always bullshit like this. Auto Q. Alrighty, that dealt. 200. I tried to 1v. Let's go, Malphite! Run. See? That's trying to force the play. You didn't wait for him to ulti.
Yeah, he was just doing nothing. I thought he
Zenzel,
was.
Belveth, or my bad, Briar, they all go first. KHA'ZIX, waiting until ally does something or enemy makes a mistake. That's another part where it's like, you're waiting for that part. So where you say like boring, yes, but then right here would it be like a patience thing, so that it's actually kind of cool. Especially once you're playing at a higher level with the champion, non-fucking Puplo, then it's like you're waiting here. Does he make a mistake? Hell, who knows? That gray area is super interesting. And that's kind of what
Yeah.
the farming part can be in the early game too. Because if the enemy makes a mistake, you can get fucking mega juiced. Like in higher elo, like they'll commit to plays where you can receive the triple kill as KHA'ZIX if you've done the John the right way. But you have to receive it. You can't go get it. You can only go get 1 kill as KHA'ZIX, whereas they can fuck up and you can, yeah, eat them all alive. EQ. Moving. W. You're lucky.
All calculated.
Run.
Yeah, I thought Nautilus would actually move up with me, but he decided not to.
This skin sucks.
At least the
Ghostblade?
chroma makes it doable.
Whack. It's like a fucking space galaxy nothing burger versus like Mecha KHA'ZIX is like Star Wars Stormtrooper. Okay.
Oh, here I just realized that we have no business being at this dragon, so...
John! John, the camps are up! It's 1 Nautilus! You're gonna fucking kill 3 people? Focus up, John! You're hitting a Leona! Hit the level 7 Ash or get the fuck out of there! Rip.
True.
She were Diana, like she's fucking super ramped. Better be doing
She's
this.
just farming.
Like, you can meet her on the top side and kill her ass so easily with these fucking items. That's what I'd be playing for. Because once she's farmed everything, she wants to hit another camp. She's a noob. So then we would use that positional advantage. Shibink after our full clear, and then you have something. Especially where you said the team fights are hard. It's like, yeah, when there's 3 fucking people, your champ don't work no more. Especially when it's the 3 girls holding hands. So what you have to wait for is like a fight to start for them to attack, and then a little bit of in and out with your ulti. That's where the Ghost is so beast. If you watch like any of the late game team fights on a KHA'ZIX video, it's like, yeah, that's how it has to happen. It's like actually
also,
super fucking high
like
level how you have to play those.
Flash is really bad on him, I feel. Because you already have E, and the Ghost seems essential for him to even function in team fights.
Yeah, Flash is usually only useful into like melee champs. And it's all for like early and mid game. Like if you're into like Lee Sin or something, it can help you out. Against like Bel'Veth, you can flash her W as you're 1v1ing. Stupid shit like that. Ghostblade, ulti, moving, Ghost. And then save the E. You have so much time to play with. Here's Karma.
So in general, only really E if there's nothing else available, you say?
Yeah. Like, be honest, did you know if she had flash or not?
I don't remember.
Okay.
Probably not.
Okay, so imagine she has flash, and then she RWs you, and then flashes away. You're never reaching. Blink. You'll be so surprised too. Like, same with Xin Zhao, if you hold the E, like, you can walk right the fuck into these guys. Auto Q.
Yeah, with Sin I do it all the time. I just waltz in, basically.
Oh yeah, I bet you're used to it with Briar too, holding the W.
Yeah.
But you just might. You gotta stop using E like that until you have a reason. Walk around the map like an asshole. The enemy can hit you and you're not gonna die. That's the thing with KHA'ZIX too. You're kind of tanky.
I don't know why I stopped for those 2 minions.
I mean, it's getting farm. It's fine. I would definitely go Edge of Night second. Edge, Serpents, or fucking Opportunity. I would want tier 2 boots right here too. The mid game has commenced.
When would you say is the time for tier 2 boots, usually?
Once you
On
complete second
KHA'ZIX?
item, if you're not getting like ramped, then you're not going to have like accelerated gold to complete second item at a good pace. So then I think it's fine to go first item, tier 2 boots, and then sitting on a bunch of components when you're in that state. If you're super juiced, then yeah, you could skip the boots. But once you complete the first item, especially when it's Ghostblade, you don't have any ability haste. So then if you go Lucidity boots, 2 longswords, you're sitting on pretty good stats. You have like 80 AD and 15 ability haste, and then some lethality. So it's usually after that first item. You'll be like level 7 to level 11 around that time. So then you'll still be farming. So the Q cooldown, like you actually feel it in the clear speed. And once it comes times for the plays too, you have more ulti and then more Q. Because you're going to have to Q the person twice anyways, unless you're mega juiced for to kill them in any play coming up. It's weird compared to other assassins too. Other assassins just wouldn't get the boots till way later, but KHA'ZIX like really wants that CDR early. And then if you delay it, you would get defensive boots later, like Mercs or Ninja Tabby.
Okay.
Against their team comp though, just fucking go Lucidity. This is like every season fucking 14 team comp, just a little bit of everything. Cause like getting like choosing Ninja Tabby or Mercs into that shit. Now we're talking. The camps are dead. Here's the play. The enemy's misstepped. They're too fucking far forward. You got a good flank. Nautilus goes first. Good. Alrighty, Ashe is dead. Who do you want to hit?
Karma, I think.
Okay.
But I think she gets away.
Ulti. What the fuck? She mantra Qs every time. And then you need to go in and out, so she's gonna W you. And then I go forward and then back forward with my ulti. Not the fucking E! John! Chase, chase! Oh, we evolved the Q, I see. Okay. We didn't have the movement speed to keep chasing. This was definitely a fucking ulti and then W evolve sort of matchup. Diana's gonna be farming, you're gonna be hitting the three girls here. Oh god.
That was not
Luck
the
shield. This karma sucks. Soul Lane karmas have sucked for like 3 patches. I don't know what happened. Okay. Alright. Okay. No. There. I was gonna say, what are you waiting for? Karma or Diana Q. Boom! Careful.
Yeah, I think I should have just fucked off there because I didn't have any abilities ready.
Well, no, staying around's fine. All the camps are down. You have nothing to get to. You can clean
Okay.
up, you can collect, but you have to be watching their abilities. Diana only has that Q that deals fucking 400. And then we have Leona CC. Alright, is fine, is fine. Now Leona has stun, Diana has Q. If you're like right here, you have a chance. Leona uses her Q to stun, and then has her E coming up, that's fine. And then we're dead to Diana Q.
Didn't even see the Q there.
Me
Let's go
either.
boot wall.
But if we're like right here and she uses that Q and then we move forward, bam, 1,000 fucking gold, baby.
Yeah. Well, Nautilus got it. Just unfortunate.
And then it's going to be too slow. Ghostblade into Profane, you're going to get shut out of your jungle because the enemy's ahead, and then Baba Booey. You go level 13, Diana goes level 17. GG. And then their team comp's lame. Alrighty, as a brief recap, what do we think? 3 key
Mostly just
points.
adhere to the farming thing. Don't try to make shit happen. Don't force stuff.
Dogmatically adhere, like this, adhere to John's full clear. Inshallah. Alrighty. Second,
Mm, Be very like don't use the E too much. Only use it if I really have to.
and then third thing, no river, pre-level 6. Now you can do the first 2 scuttles, but after that, get out of there. You better have a good fucking reason to be there. Enemy jungler better
Right.
be fucking up. Full clear is fine. That KHA'ZIX always spins his double full clear without the reset, as a punish to the enemy's initial play. So like as you're playing into gank, they'll 3 camp, do a stupid one, he'll do his double full clear, because then enemy ganking champion has to clear their jungle. If they stop for an objective like grub, you still win. So
Okay.
instead of like looking to attack them like a Briars and Zhao, my dumbass would, we should both fucking do that double full clear. Is that not how
Yeah,
you spell inshallah? What the fuck? Inshallah.
I think it's correct.
They just
Yeah.
add
Oh, there's
L's.
another L in there. Okay.
Bang. It's like us eating that Diana Q.
It wasn't visible. It didn't exist.
True. Weird skin. Bad particles. Playing around enchanters. Too many fucking things on screen. Alrighty. Are you good with ending there?
maybe just a few questions on the runes. So
Yeah.
there's the first strike build and the one with Dark Harvest. Would you say like into what would I pick what? I like the first strike a lot better because I hate playing without futures and boots. But I mean,
So you were against Diana, and then a bunch of range champs. Those range champs you're going to be flanking. First strike also gives you a little bit of gold, which like isn't negligible. What it gives you is the percentage damage increase at the start of your burst. So then that's going to add to like whenever you're pumping these like these items into them. So Ghostblade and then Opportunity, or even just Profane Hydra first into like Opportunity or something else. You're like shooting a lot of these fucking stats into them. And whenever you have the percentage damage increase from first strike like that, then it adds to like your initial auto Q and then ulti auto Q, fucking finish them off with EW. Whereas with Dark Harvest, you get more damage when they're low, and then you have a more snowbally tree. So whenever you sign a deal and then you're on with this, it all happens a lot faster. Whereas the first strike page is more consistent and then slower. So depending on your lane matchups, right? If I was playing that last replay game, I would go first strike like every time. You have a Lux, you have a Malphite, and then you have a fucking nothing burger like Jhin bot lane. Nothing exciting is going to happen in the early game. But then you were saying that like uh your allies like fight a lot and then like stupid shit happens. That would be the time for this sort of page. You have Galio mid, you know? Riven top.
okay,
Let it
yeah,
rip. Because you ramp so much faster because Dark Harvest has a stacking component. These two have the stacking component, the Eyeball and Relentless, and so does fucking Magical Footwear. And Futures Market might as well too because you get to your completed item sooner and sooner.
yeah, that makes sense. And would you say KHA'ZIX is like blind pickable? Because in some games I feel like there's nothing I can do.
Uh, Blind pickable? Yeah. Yeah, he's blind pickable.
Okay, so I just need to adhere to the plan more, and then opportunities present themselves, basically.
Yeah. Because he spikes in mid game and scales into late game and then loses hyper late game, but that's fine. Especially
Okay.
where it's like up to the enemy to beat you early, like EUS, they're not invading you until like master tier. And then they suck at doing it. That fucking server, man. That fucking server.
Well, I'm telling you that like the Jinzao level 2 play where you do Raptors straight into their blue side works every time.
Every single time. And the support mains on that server, God bless.
I mean, they're playing all like Vaker and some dumb shit. All right, are you still here? I think you're
Yeah.
cutting out. Okay. I think that's mostly all the questions. Maybe I should just play my idiot champions more. Add Warwick to the list or something.
Yeah, add Warwick and Belveth run around. Much easier.
No, I'm too old for Belveth. I think she's too fiddly with the mechanics.
Be surprised. I've coached like, God, like iron players that want to pick up Belveth, and it's like, dude, dude, you don't have to. Yeah, yeah.
That's the best thing about Briar. I think I played her for like, I started in bronze this season and played her
Damn, and then you got
until
to Emerald?
Emerald. um,
How many seasons have
And
you been playing?
I played like 10 years ago. I played when I was still a student, and then I just decided to pick it back up now because I have some extra time now. Yeah, but I got hard shaft at the beginning, and then I just stuck to one champion and grinded it out.
Pro gamer maneuver right there.
Mm.
Made
But
you
I
be like,
think
let me do a world tour.
Briar isn't really the champion that teaches you the mechanics that well because he kind of plays herself.
I think that's fine though. She gets to fight, be an asshole, do it, do it all wrong. Meanwhile, John has all these fucking rules. I want to be free,
Well,
Dad. I want to do me.
John Volklier's journey to Emerald will take longer. I mean, he's an Emerald in Flex, I think, but I don't know. Just started at really high MMR there for some reason.
Yeah, don't fucking underestimate playing normal games either. I'm telling you, that's the juice. Get a whole lot of that stupid fighting out of your system, but also
Hmm.
getting the experience of like, okay, that just don't work. Slamming the
Yeah,
champ into him.
just run it down.
Run
Yeah,
it
makes
down
sense.
quick, queue up again, do it again, and then you'll have some of it out
I
of your
also
system.
I also played Diana a bit on this account and won most of the games. I think with Diana it's easier to adhere to John Volklier's teachings because she doesn't do anything like in the river.
Yeah, it's
So
so
all you can do
obvious.
with Volklier.
Like Diana at level 5 and KHA'ZIX level 5 in the river, they're both pretty equally shit. Diana's a little better, but like, you know, guys, get level 6, please. John's begging.
Okay, yeah, I will listen to the teachings of John. Double Volklier and to wait for mistakes.
Ready. Best of luck. May we all stay in the holy
Um,
path.
Best of luck on your journey with Mr. Yi as well.
Yes, thank you. I won't fucking skip my camps, I promise, and totally end the game and not reset
He's
it.
so fun. He's so fun though once you're at 2 items.
True, that
So
fucking
just
Rage Blade. I can't believe that fucking champion once you get to the Rage Blade. Holy shit. And then I feel like I'm fucking neurally divergent whenever I'm like fighting on him because I'm just holding the Q like an asshole, just waiting. Where's the ability? Where's the ability? Bam, baby. Fucking cat.
don't even need to stutter step on him because the attack speed's so fast. You just press R and then right click and let it rip.
Yeah. As an old man myself, I love how fast he is. I built Hexplate. Alrighty, I gotta get going. Good talking to you.
Okay, thank you very
Yeah,
much. Bye
best
bye.
of
Have
luck
a
in
good
your
day.
games. See you later. Peace.
Thanks.
Bop, bop, beep.